worst thing for an ad company is not to prepare and just assume that Brexit will just go away and not happen. So the three things that we've basically focused on for companies to get ready about Brexit is really to access to talent, your data flows, and also kind of wider things like taking filming equipment across to the EU and doing filming on location there. The government has made a number of commitments, particularly on this new scheme, which is the EU settlement scheme, which is open to all EU citizens, EEA citizens and Swiss as well. If they're already working in the UK, that gives them a route to stay beyond Brexit. So the key thing that we would recommend companies do is actually look into this scheme and help them through the process to let them know that there is an opportunity, there is a route for them to stay beyond Brexit. Data flows is a very important topic because it's the lifeblood of our industry. At the moment, as the situation stands, the UK has made a commitment to allow personal data to flow to the EU, but the EU, for their legal and principles, they've not yet made that commitment the other way around. And obviously online advertising, there's a lot of personal data which is flowing between the consumer, also the publisher via the ad tech company as well, and also the advertisers. There's also perhaps another area. Companies, multinationals, often outsource their HR functions, either internally or to a third-party company. Now, you need to have legal mechanisms, safeguards, to ensure that data is properly handled and enable them to transfer safely back to the UK. The key thing really is to analyse your business processes and understand all the data flows and where they are and ensure that you're legally covered. Advertising companies, they often need to take expensive filming equipment to do productions, filming on location. At the moment, because we're part of the EU, there's no restriction on this. Once we leave the EU, that may not be there for us anymore. And to take that kind of equipment across, you may have to lodge a temporary import bond, which will create a lot of paperwork. The other alternative is actually to apply for an ATA carnet, which basically lasts for 1 year, and you can apply for one particular country and the type of equipment that you're looking to bring across. But I think it's just the risk that if we end up crashing out the EU, no deal, there's a high potential of disruption. So a lot of things is really kind of reviewing your business practices, mitigate those kind of risks and minimise disruption.